The Republic of Ireland last qualified for the World Cup 24 long years ago. They are now only 2 games away from getting back to football's biggest stage. In this video, I'll preview the massive game against Czechia on Thursday evening. We'll have a look at the predicted 11s, what players will make an impact in the game. We'll also have a look at a key factor that may give Ireland a massive advantage in this one. Before we get into the starting 11 that Heimir Hallgrímsson will line out with on Thursday night, here's the squad in full, the full 23-man squad. Some key men to look out for in the midfielders: Harvey Vale, the QPR midfielder, his first call-up for Ireland. The 22-year-old previously captained England's under-21s and played for Chelsea, coming up through their academy. Now taking a look at the forwards: Troy Parrott, Adamida, Johnny Kenny, Chidozie Ogbene and Sammy Smodux. No room in there for a fan favourite in David McGoldrick. The 38-year-old has scored 18 times for Barnsley in League One this season. He retired from international football 5 years ago, back in 2020, but there was rumours that he might be getting called back up with Ireland's shortage of strikers. Lots coming back from injury. Adamida, for example. Johnny Kenny not getting a lot of game time recently. Same can be said about Ogbene and Sammy Smodux. David McGoldrick he's been scoring, but unfortunately he hasn't made the cut for the squad. Apart from them couple points raised, I don't think there's much controversy about this squad, which is a good thing. No big names left out other than the ones that are injured. For example, Josh Cullen, the Burnley midfielder who got an ACL injury back at Christmas time. Apart from that, there's no real key men missing, and there's no players that you don't think should be in the squad. Everyone deserves their place in the team, and hopefully they can fight for positions in the next couple days. How will Heimir Hallgrímsson line up for this game? Well, this is how I think he will. He'll go with the 3-4-2-1 formation at the back. Kevin Kelleher, 27 years old. This season in the Premier League for Brentford, he's kept 8 clean sheets in 30 appearances. He's also saved 3 out of the 7 penalties he's faced, and it could come down to penalties on Thursday night, so that's a key point to look out for there. He knows how to save penalties, where most keepers struggle in the modern game. Taking a look at the back 3, Darragh O'Shea, Nathan Collins and Jake O'Brien. Starting with O'Shea, the 27-year-old is a regular for Ipswich this season in the Championship. He started 39 games and Ipswich find themselves only 2 points off the automatic promotion spots. Alongside him, Nathan Collins, the Premier League regular this season. He's one of Ireland's best players right now. Playing in the Premier League is where you want to be when you're an Irish player. You want to be at that top level. Nathan Collins has captained Ireland on different occasions. He knows what it's like. He'll be ready. This is an opportunity on the highest level that he will relish. To his right, Jake O'Brien, the 24-year-old, predominantly plays right back for Everton this season. 33 games he's played and he's 13 caps so far in his Ireland career. Now taking a look at the midfield 4, Ryan Manning, Jason Knight, Jason Molumby and Seamus Coleman on that right hand side. Starting with Ryan Manning, the 29-year-old has played 41 games this season and he's got 6 goals and 4 assists playing for Southampton, and he's up there for their player of the season. He's been superb throughout the season in a Southampton team that has been struggling at different stages. Jason Knight now, the 25-year-old, has 41 caps for Ireland despite missing out on the last squad. He's currently playing at Bristol City, and yet again another player in the Championship that's definitely doing well and could be pushing for a move, possibly to a Premier League club or maybe a higher level somewhere in Europe. Now moving to his right hand side, Jason Molumby, the 26-year-old, has been a consistent starter in a struggling West Brom side this season. West Brom themselves have sacked 2 managers and they really haven't found consistency in a Championship that is just so competitive. They've failed to get results where it is needed. They find themselves in 20th, losing 18 out of their 39 games. The captain, Seamus Coleman, what a servant for Ireland he's been. He hasn't played for Everton since the 24th of November in a 1-0 away win to Manchester United. In his time when he's played for Ireland, he's made up 77 caps. The 37-year-old is experienced as it gets and definitely the most experienced in this squad. Looking at an area of the pitch now where there will be a bit of debate who should start, I think it'll be Finn Azaz along with the new boy Harvey Vale. I just feel that they will bring the best to this game. Some people may say Sammy Smodics, some will say Shidozi Ogbene, but they haven't been playing consistently. Finn Azaz and Harvey Vale have. Starting with Finn Azaz, he's played 37 games this season, that's crucial, and he's got 9 goals and 5 assists for Middlesbrough, and hopefully he'll be making his 13th cap on Thursday evening. Harvey Vale, as I've mentioned previously, the 22-year-old has scored 3 goals and got 5 assists for QPR, who are mid-table in the championship, but in his last 2, he scored 1 goal and got 3 assists. So Azaz and Vale, they know how to create chances, and I think they'll be preferred over Ogbene and Smodics. Last but not least, Troy Parrott, the 24-year-old, the man that got us here in the first place, the double at home to Portugal, and that famous hat-trick away to Hungary. Against all the odds, he got it done. He's got 28 goals and 8 assists for AZ Alkmaar this season, 10 of them coming in European competitions in the UEFA Conference League. For Ireland though, he's got 10 goals and 33 caps, 5 of them coming in the last 2 games. He's a man on red hot form. He'll be ready for this. He wants to take this team on his back. He wants to have the responsibility, and he'll have it on Thursday evening. Now taking a look at the home team for this game, Czechia. How will they line up for this game? Well, they're coming into it with a new manager, Miroslav Kubek. The 74-year-old has previously managed Slavia Prague, Victoria Plzeň and Baník Ostrava. Familiar faces that we may recognise would be Vladimir Koufal, the 33-year-old right back, spent 5 seasons at West Ham playing 180 games. He now plays at Hoffenheim, signing there last summer as a free agent, and in the Bundesliga he's played 28 games, scoring 1 goal. In the midfield, Thomas Souček, the 31-year-old, he's been at West Ham since 2019, playing over 260 games, adding 43 goals, winning the Europa Conference League alongside Vladimir Koufal. Looking at the right winger, Vlaslav Cherny played for Rangers last season on loan from Wolfsburg. He now plays in Turkey with Besiktas. He's a tricky winger. On his day, he was able to take apart any Scottish defence, and he's a player with lots and lots of quality. He's one of them players that when they played for Rangers, you never wanted to see them on the ball against Celtic. You always felt like he could do something dangerous, being one of their key men last season. Their main star, Patrick Schick, the 30-year-old, playing with Bayer Leverkusen, valued at €25 million. This season he played 34 games, getting 15 goals and 4 assists. In his time at Leverkusen, he's played over 200 games, getting 96 goals. He's also played for RB Leipzig, Roma and Sampdoria. He's a man that knows where the back of the net is. He got that famous goal back in Euro 2020 against Scotland and Hampden from the halfway line. A goal that quickly became one of the most iconic in Euro history. Well, that's the teams. Now let's look at the stadium that they'll be playing in, the Fortuna Arena in Prague. There's over 7,000 Irish fans going over to it. What an experience that will be. Everyone over in Prague cheering on the boys. There'll only be around 1,000 fans actually in the stadium for Ireland, with the capacity being 19,370. Ireland getting a very small allocation for this one. It's the biggest and the most modern football stadium in the Czech Republic. And it looks like a nice little stadium, to be honest. Nothing on the Aviva Stadium on size or spectacle really, but still a nice tidy ground, and hopefully Ireland can get the job done in it. The main advantage I think Ireland will have, they'll know the whole country is fully behind them. Ireland supporters haven't had anything to cheer about. Since 2016 really, we got to the playoff final against Denmark, the 2-legged tie back in 2018 for the World Cup in Russia. But it didn't go too well. 0-0 draw away. We went 1-0 up in the second leg, Shane Duffy, and then from then it went downhill, a 5-1 defeat. Christian Eriksen, a standout performance, one of his best in a football shirt. But right now, everyone in Ireland is totally behind this team. There's a great buzz about the place, and there's an expectation with Troy Parrott's great heroic scenes in Hungary. Hopefully we can see the same in Prague, and then even more to come next Tuesday against Denmark or North Macedonia. You may be asking yourself, what is my score prediction for the game? I do think Ireland will win, but I think it'll be in extra time. I think Ireland will win 2-1 on the night in extra time. 1-1 after normal time. A goal coming from Harvey Vale. I think he'll score in his debut if he's given the opportunity to start. And then in extra time, who else but Troy Parrott to send Ireland to the playoff final in Dublin. That is going to be all for this video. Let me know in the comments below, do you think Ireland can qualify, and what do you think the score is going to be for Thursday night's game? If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you for a match reaction later in the week. Hopefully at that stage Ireland are one step closer to getting to the World Cup.